Hello and welcome to your material manifestation, earth energy. We'll start with a general message. Everyone is welcome, not just Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but if you have those heavy in your chart or someone you're thinking of does, those messages may be very specific for you, but I encourage you to listen to all the different signs readings, the water, the fire, the air, and the earth, because it will give you different messages. So we're just going to get started. So if you came to the earth message, manifestations, what are the angel numbers to look out for your manifestations? Okay, so we have 12, which may mean something to you. Something about 12, the 12th month, the 12th. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's 3, growth, expansion, divine timing, like Empress energy, creativity, like that kind of energy. That's what I feel with this. Ascended Master energy. And then, so that's a number to look out for, 12 or a 3. And then we have 10, or it could be a 1. So endings, completion for new beginnings, moving into fulfillment, like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles type feeling, right? And that's what you're focused on, I feel like. And then 5 is change. So there's things changing. Perhaps you've been through some contrast and challenge and you're finally dropping those burdens and changing things. And you've grown a lot during this process, right? And this speaks of blessed changes. So going with the flow of the changes, and let's see what the main energy for this earth manifestation, the next 6 months. Sanctuary, cave. Maybe you like to hike, or you're interested in, ancient civilizations, and you find sanctuary in your sacred spaces, learning about these things, exploring these things. Caves, you may actually like to explore caves, but what I feel like is you're exploring yourself. You're exploring your emotional body, your spiritual body, your mental body, finding sanctuary in your own energy. You know how they say, like the men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of thing. It's like the man cave, like going into your cave to discover things about yourself, finding peace there. So there's something about that. Something about needing to be in your own energy a little bit to kind of find that peace. New beginnings, yeah. Because then there's a new dawn, a new day, coming out of the dark into the light, like into the cave, introspection, the hermit energy, going within, and then you come out and it's new beginnings. So, wow. So there are new beginnings happening. Believe that. It's a new day, a new dawn, and purification with the rain. You're being purified. Your life is being purified. Your body. This speaks of taking care of your physical body. We're talking about the earthly plane, earth energy. It's really important that you drink plenty of water. You detoxify, you purify your life. Energies within you and around you. And the rain comes in and brings the earth to life, right? So there's new beginnings here. And I feel you're being blessed with that rain. Let's see the bottom energy. Milky Way, a new perspective, a portal opening. Oftentimes, all it takes is a shift in perception. Like perhaps you've been through some challenges, some burdens, some contrast, and figuring out what's your next step, what's going to happen next. I find myself in that position right now. But it's all about shifting your perspective. Okay, this happened. I'm by myself right now. Perhaps you're by yourself right now, or you feel like that. But there's new beginnings, new ways of looking at things, purifying your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body. That's why I encourage you to listen to all of them and then bringing it all home for these new beginnings in the earthly plane. And you've risen up, you've ascended, you've expanded, and you have a new perspective on life. And Milky Way, that's a yummy candy bar, right? So like, I feel like yummy, delicious, chocolatey times coming for you, or signs, or whoever's listening to this. I like that. Okay, we're going to start with Taurus specifically. You can listen to all these for yourself, to all the messages if you'd like, or the timestamps are below. Okay, Taurus. Taurus energy. Soul time. So Taurus is the Hierophant, right? That commitment, committing to yourself, committing to taking time for yourself. See that sanctuary and soul time? You're really going to get a lot when you do that. When you go within. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality. See, new beginnings, new dawn, to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So you realize that there is infinite possibilities for your life. That you're limitless. That time is an illusion, right? And I feel like in this cave, this masculine is like writing on the wall. There's something about leaving your legacy, telling your story, taking time and reflecting and writing it down, sharing it with others so that these things that you've learned and this wisdom that you've gained, you can share with others. There's something about that, leaving your mark on the world, right? And belief, look at that. Under new beginnings, dawn, you get 11, which is new beginnings. Self-mastery, believing in yourself, believing in love again, believing in life again. I mean, just really believing in magic. It's gorgeous energy. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection with source. Yeah, you're very gifted. You're very talented. You are worthy. You deserve the best and nothing but the best. So you're stepping into your power, taking a time out, right? Allowing yourself to heal, get that higher mind perspective, and then believing in yourself again. Perhaps the challenges and stuff kind of knocks us down sometimes, and we just don't understand why. Keep trying different things, different ways, and something's got to pan out. So I feel like that's what's happening. Spirit's blessing you because of what you've been through. And it's something about, look at that, another 5, changing the way you communicate. Communication is changing, becoming more balanced. See all that green energy with the throat chakra energy around it? So bringing love into it, bringing your heart into it. And then the outside of it's purple, that's your third eye. So communicating from a higher mind frequency. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Yeah. So be heart-centered in your communications. And this is you knowing that other people should treat you the same, right? What you put out, you should get back. And if you're not, then that may be the truth. Like, I need to let go of this. I need to purify. So it's letting go of belief systems, codependencies, addictions, connections that just aren't working out, right? And communicating your truth. So there's a shift in communication coming in. If you've been calling in communication, it's coming, believe it. And there's a need to let go of attachments. So perhaps you have felt attached to the material world, attached to a belief system, attached to a person, attached to your money. You know what I mean? Holding on tight, right? Accumulation, being defensiveness, like thinking you have to defend everything and you can't open up, right? But look at all that money. I mean, there's so much abundance coming to you and balance with the two, but it's you have choices to make, right? You can live in the scarcity mindset, the lack mindset, the fearful mindset, but that's not going to help you. So I feel like Spirit's saying this is being purified, and there's so much abundance coming to you when you open up and allow yourself to receive this deep soul healing. And this is new beginnings. So I mean, there is money. You are definitely manifesting money there. Trust, yeah. Trust the process. Trust that peace and balance and reciprocity are coming in. Beauty and blessings are coming your way with that 6 energy. Overcoming doubts, insecurities. Yeah, having patience, believing in yourself. This is you stepping into your power, birthing into a new life. While you're sleeping, Spirit's helping, rake away what's not serving you, the fears, and helping you open up. I feel like you're opening up to love with this green dress and this heart-centered energy. And look at all this white energy for that purification. Yeah, you're being purified even when you're sleeping. So believe that things are being worked out behind the scenes, even when you don't know. So it's about you just focusing on yourself right now. And look what you're opening up to, a whole new world, a whole new adventure, new beginnings. Innocence, play, discovery. You have the key. You're discovering that you have the key to unlock this communication, to unlock this new life, to take this leap of faith for brand new beginnings. I mean, look at this. New beginnings and then 111. I mean, you are on path for some incredible new beginnings. Taking the bull by the horn, right? Believing in yourself. Step into your power. You've got what it takes. You're a money-making machine. And it's time for some adventures. Okay, let's get some clarity for you, Taurus, or who's ever listening. Okay, look at this. 7 of Pentacles. Seeds well planted. Efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. Yeah, see, the effort you put in yourself now, into your soul now, into your material world, your health now will be beneficial later. You will thank yourself. The need for a little patience, a time for resting, and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. Okay, so unnecessary worry, Archangel Gabriel's here for you. Look at those flowers blooming. It's coming in. That's what Spirit's saying. Just take a little time, find your peace within, write down what you want to manifest, write down what you want to release and burn it, you know, things like that. Like, keep your intentions pure and focus on yourself, you know, focus on what you can. And abundance is coming. The High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time necessarily for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom that you receive. So if we're talking about the next 6 months, it's like Spirit's saying, listen, it's working out. Things are changing. Trust the process. Focus on what you can now. Put your efforts in yourself, in your projects, in your job, and trust your intuition here. Believe in yourself, right? Because that's the High Priestess. Trust, believing in yourself. And go within. Haniel is working with you to give you that clarity. Ooh. But the Strength card popped out. So you're stronger than you realize. You have the strength to do this. And what's one more message, Spirit? Okay. Well, I saw the Wheel and the Five of Pentacles. So that's changing things. Coming out of that poverty, lack. And they want me to just take these 2, even though I was taking 3. Okay. So we're getting out of the lack mindset, the poverty mindset, the fear, releasing that. Things are changing. The Wheel, I saw the Wheel of destiny. You know, you have this opportunity to move the wheel forward for these new beginnings, this new adventure. And look at this, the World, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, be proud of yourself. You're coming into these new beginnings. And look at this, it's the Fool. And that's what this adventure card makes me think. The Fool, a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Metatron. Yeah. When you get this opportunity to walk into this new door, to leave the past behind, to go on this new adventure, this new start, moving, could be literally you got your wisdom in your knapsack, and you got your dog by your side, your loyal dog, and the angel is looking out for you, Metatron's looking out for you, and it's just time to walk into your new life, to go after it, to just take the leap of faith. Don't let fear or I'm not sure if I have enough, right, or whatever, these attachments of your old life to hold you back. It's time for a new life. So take that leap of faith. We're going to clean these up. There's a lot of major energy too that came through. So trust your intuition here, and when it's time, you'll know. You'll know when it's time to go on this new adventure. You'll know when it's time to jump. So, and communicate your truth. But take a little time for you first. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Virgo. If you're Virgo energy, or you know a Virgo, or whoever's listening to this now, what's being activated for Virgo? Change. Wow, Taurus got some change too. So if you're connected to a Taurus, you may want to listen to that if you didn't listen. But there's change happening. And then look, another 12 energy, 12-12. 12-12 portal, something that was activated on 12-12, something about that date, the 12th month. But this is all about expansion and growth. Like, you've been growing through the changes. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new beginnings. Yeah. Virgo, you know, you're highly intuitive. If you're listening to this, if you're guided to listen to all of these messages all the way through, you know that things change. That's something we can always count on. Things will change. So if you're in a situation that you don't like, you can change it. Things will change. If you're in a situation that you wish to grow and expand on, it will change. It will grow. There's new beginnings. There's purification. So blessed changes in the material world, in your health, Gaia, Mother Earth. Again, another 10, 10, 10. So we get 12-12 and we get 10-10. Do you see that? The portals are open for these new beginnings. The portal is open to finally release the old and welcome the new. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So there's a rebirth here. Health being restored, a lot of healing. Getting out in Mother Earth will help you. Will help you purify and detoxify for sure. But there's definitely change, blessed changes in the material world. And it's dynamic, like you're dynamic. This change, look at that. 5, 5, and then the word change. That's a lot of change for you. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Yeah, you're taking all that wisdom that you've gained, right? All this time that you've been in your hermit sanctuary, learning, growing, moving through things, ending cycles, changing things, taking your power back, right? And you're blending everything you know, and then you're moving forward to these new beginnings, and you're taking the wisdom with you and nothing else. And it's dynamic. This change, I feel like, is just going to be like, woo! Yeah, look at that. 12. There is something about the number 12, 1 and 2, and the number 3. I mean, seriously, 12, 12, 12. Please comment if this what this means to you, because this is incredible. But this is emotional freedom. They're saying what's changing is you're setting yourself free. Free to express yourself, open up to love, vulnerability, flowing. There's a rebalancing happening in your life. Things are really changing in a beautiful, magical way for you. And look at that purification energy. Yeah, just being purified in the light. Emotional freedom. Oh, I love that. And look at that, all that empowerment, that strength, that dynamic energy that you have that exudes out of you. You're very empowering. You uplift others by being the leading example. Look at all that white, purified energy. You are really being purified right now. Grounded, strength, stamina. You have what it takes, that 13, to end the old, to let the old die, the death and the rebirth. And your rebirth is incredible. Really standing in your power. Grounded and stable as you are, you know, with your sword of truth, the high priestess that you are, the high priest that you are. And the promise. Okay, if you didn't listen to the water signs, you might want to. I'm not sure if it was Scorpio or one of the water signs got this promise. Soulmates, attraction, partnership. So this is new beginnings in love. New beginnings with the love of your life, finally coming together. The portal's open, things are changing. There's new beginnings here. Attracting your sacred lover if you don't have them in the physical yet, for this newness, for this partnership that you've been wanting, this soulmate, this best friend. The promise was made long ago. So Spirit's saying, listen, you have power and control to change yourself, to get moving, to go after these new beginnings, because this is an 11. Talk about new beginnings, right? You're in alignment for this. The promise has been made. It will not be taken away from you. It's very dynamic. It's very passionate. It's very empowering, this connection. And you're calling it to you, where you have the freedom to speak your truth. You have the freedom to express yourself, and this person will receive this and give it back. It's an even exchange. It's very dynamic. It's very powerful. New beginnings here with this promise. And it's 11, 12, 13, or 12 endings for these new beginnings. You see that? All right, let's get some other energy for you for the next 6 months. So within the next 6 months, things are really going to change. Definitely change within. It doesn't mean it has to happen in 6 months. It could happen tomorrow, but it's just there's a lot of changes. And there's balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. So this promise, your partner, it's like you're coming together and it's successful. The power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Zadkiel, see the 2 of Cups? This is that temperance energy, tempering things, changing things, peace, blessings coming in with that rainbow energy, healing, reconciliation, so, and freedom. Feeling really good. That's what's changing. Finally feeling balanced in your emotional body and in your physical world and your mental body. You know, that's why I encourage you to listen to all of them. And that change card being like sacral portal energy, like in root portal and your lower chakras, like bringing all of that into it, bringing the fire into it. And here's the fire, bringing the fire into it. Yeah, opportunity is there. And sometimes, you know, the 3 of Wands can be like waiting, waiting, waiting. And it's like, what am I waiting for? I can change things now. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Listen, the opportunity's there already. Just take charge of it and move forward with confidence. Michael's working with you, Archangel Michael, to help you get clear with this opportunity. But this is something about alignment with your ship coming in finally. planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. Yeah, you don't need to rush into what's next. See how you're feeling empowered, just kind of being in the light, like, you know, focusing on this opportunity, looking up to source, right? Because it's in the sky, and then the sword is in the sky. So it's like a divine opportunity is coming your way for sure. That ship that you've been wanting. Opportunity is going to be knocking for you. And again, with the patience with these cards. There we go. Look at that. Patience, because your wishes are coming true. Things are being purified. Find peace within and trust this. This to me is emotional freedom, right? Just own wishes coming true. Wishes coming true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Uriel. Yeah. Spirit wants you to have faith in this promise. The promises that were made to you about your life being abundant and fruitful and happy. Dreams coming true, the ship coming in, reconciliation, balance of the lovers. That's my twin flame soulmate recognition card. So there's balance coming in to your life. Things are changing, and they're changing in a really good way. And you deserve your wishes and dreams to come true. You do. You deserve that. You deserve to experience empowerment and emotional freedom and things manifesting in the material world for you. You deserve that. Okay, we are going to move to Capricorn energy. What's going on? Coherence, death of the old, and a rebirth with that 13 energy. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality we desire. Yeah, so it's balancing all your energies. You know, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, and your physical body. That's why I separated and grouped them this way, so that you guys could listen to all of them as you feel guided. But there is a rebirth happening here and a balancing. And realization. Yeah, realizing that you have the power to end things that aren't serving you. You have the power to speak your truth. You have the power to bring love into it, into your new beginnings, into this new path, because a 10 is endings for new beginnings. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as our external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. So it's really important that you take time to go within, that you really get clear with what you want, and then you make the decisions to move forward into these new beginnings, realizing that you have the power to change things. I feel like as a collective, that's what people are realizing. You don't have to wait for the change. You are the change. Passion. Yeah, the passion is just being ignited here. 34 is a 7, like learning the lessons, standing your ground, rising above drama, just allowing this beautiful creative energy to move through you, passion being ignited in your life. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So it's finding peace in any storms that are happening and any tower moments, finding the peace within and allowing the creative energy of all that is to move you forward, realizing how powerful that is. And reflecting, reflective truth, the twins. You know, this always reminds me of Gemini energy. If you're connected to a Gemini, why it always does, because the twins. 31, that's a 4. That's new beginning. So you get 13 and 31. That's a mirroring effect, right? Reflection, identity, self-love, acceptance. Yeah, this is you accepting yourself just as you are, realizing how beautiful and powerful and magical and loving you are, and that you deserve all this being reflected back to you. So what you give out reflects back to you. Loving yourself, accepting others as they are, finding the balance in that. 3 + 1 is a 4. So the angels are with you to find that balance of your head and your heart, and to go within and what is your soul truth? What is that? Inspirational creation, 24 being a 6. So there's balance, there's peace, there's reciprocity, there's healing. And look, that 2 of Cups energy, that temperance energy, alchemy, the elements, innovation. You're creating something Beautiful. You're realizing how magical you are and how beautiful your ideas are. And when you put love into anything that you do, that it creates this beautiful synergy in your life. Putting passion into your projects, love into your projects. Being protected by the divine with that dragon energy protecting you. It's beautiful. And the sacral portal under that passion, this is sacred sexual union. This is creativity on fire for life, creative projects pushing forward. And it is the same number, 2 different decks, and it's a 34. So maybe someone's 34, 34 may mean something to you, but that's 7. It's a lucky time to go after this. Creativity, intimacy, and inhibition, losing your inhibitions, opening up, new beginnings, purification, vulnerability, speaking your truth. Allowing all this beautiful energy to shine out to the world. I mean, it's wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And I feel that you're really coming into the realization that passion is your power. Love is your power. And look at this. Passion is your power. Love is your power. And the Queen of Cups comes out. Yeah. Loving, compassionate, psychic, maybe a little self-sacrificing at times, right? Deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. Yeah, Spirit wants you to follow your heart. Reflect on that. What makes me feel happy? Who makes me feel happy? Who do I want to share my love with? And just share an angel tarot. You know, perhaps you want to get your personal reading. Reach out to me. Maybe you are a tarot card reader and you're moving towards this spiritual path, and that's your truth. That's your clarity, right? And this can be a loving, generous, you know, female figure coming in to share love with you, you know, sharing their truth with you. And then the world talks about completion, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Archangel Jophiel's with you. Be proud of yourself. It's a whole new world that you're creating, filled with love, based in love and passion. And you're meant to be a brilliant success. Whatever you're creating is going to be successful. Whatever we're moving forward on is going to be successful. Release what's not serving you. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. I'm sorry about that. My daughter was leaving for school. So just release. Azrael wants you to release, to let go. This is the death card again, that 13. Just let go, release, purify. See, that's purification. Endings, completion for these new beginnings that you will love. And you are the star. You're meant to be a star. You're stepping out in the spotlight. Look at this. It's that energy. It's tempering all this, making something, creating something, alchemizing, and then you're showing it to the world. Have faith in the future is bright. Dreams coming true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. That is gorgeous energy. Feel into this. Beautiful things are transpiring. I love and appreciate you all.